Hey, planty people, it's your boy Jordan. Sorry if this is a little dark, but I wanted to show you guys my Christmas tree. This video is going to be my November favorites, so I'm going to get started. I did my Christmas tree in blue, silver, and white. My husband puts the tree up every year, and then we decorate it together. And while he's putting up the tree, I usually decorate the rest of the house. If you guys expected any other plants that didn't make this list, leave them in the comments so that I know which plants in my collection that you think should have made the list. But I'm going to get started in 5th place and then move to 1st place. So here are my November favorites. Okay guys, so in 5th place, I'm going to put my Monstera Pana. And we had talked about just cutting it every time it got to there, and I was doing that for a minute, but it kept on getting bushier at the top, so I did extend the pole. I got to put some more moss in it, but I have got the little aerial roots to where it'll root into that section of the pole. It's fenestrated some for me now. And I just decided to go ahead and add maybe like a foot extension there to see. But it is probably 2 or 3 feet already. I have no clue. Probably 3. But that's going to be my 5th place November favorite, my Monstera Pana. Okay guys, so in 4th place is going to be my Manula Poos on a pole, and it started out way down here, and just look at how it has sized up. It hasn't been like the quickest grower, but the size up has happened with each leaf, and it has just been a pleasure to grow. So when it reaches the top of that pole, I think I might do one more add-on, and then we'll start doing some chops and extensions. But yeah, the Manula Poos is in 4th place for November favorites. Okay guys, so my 3rd place November favorite is going to be my Fender Torum. And this plant was in soil when I got it, and I put it in semi-hydro, and I gave it a tree fern fiber pole, which is one of the first plants that I've ever done that with. It rooted in really nicely to that pole. And then it did all that before it gave me any new growth. And then the first leaf that it put out is this leaf for me. So like, look at the size of that leaf, just in comparison to the rest of the plant. I'm really happy with the growth that has put out for me. I think that means that it likes its new conditions. And so I'm hoping that since it's given me another new leaf there, that it will also come out big and beautiful like that. But in 3rd place for my November favorites is my Philodendron Torum. Okay guys, in 2nd place is going to be my Marble Queen Pothos on this moss pole. And it has just sized up really great for me. It's almost made my favorites list numerous times. But what has really sealed the deal for this month is this beautifully variegated leaf. Like, it doesn't get better than that leaf right there. Some of these leaves have been like fine. Like, I'm not mad at it, but I started it with a pretty high variegated situation. And then about halfway up, it started giving me darker variegation, which is fine. But like this, to me, that leaf right there is perfection. Most of the leaves aren't turned like towards me. They're kind of turned up because their light source is there. So as it climbs up, I'm probably just going to leave it. I might have to grab another Barina tower light. Also, while we're in this section, I'm going to shout out my Cebu Blue, when it made the favorites list last month, it was because it gave me that leaf. It was my first fenestrations, but it has fenestrated ever since, and it has given me 3 leaves since that leaf and putting out its 4th leaf. So this is what my Cebu Blue is looking like. It's not going to make the favorites list this month just because I don't like to do back-to-back months of the same plant, but she's growing beautifully and putting out beautifully fenestrated leaves. Second place is my Marble Queen Pothos. Okay guys, so in first place is a plant that hasn't really made my channel a ton. When I got this plant, it was a single leaf cutting, and I will show you over here what it looked like just a few months ago, I think in September. But since then, it has put out 3 leaves. Originally, this is the leaf it put out. And then its second leaf was here. And then this has been the 3rd leaf. And right now, it is unfurling a 4th leaf. Now, the variegation on this plant, you can't really tell because on the new leaves, they come in all green. Like before this leaf hardened off, it looked all green. And then its variegation didn't come through for like 2 or 3 weeks after the leaf was unfurled. But it's given me its 4th leaf now unfurling, and like the variegation is beautiful. Yellow variegated plants are some of my favorite. Yellow is my favorite color, like in general. So I think I'm just pulled to yellow variegated plants for that reason. This plant is in leca and some pond. Looks like I need to give it a little water. It's not like dry, but looks like it's due for watering. But this plant is first place right now for my November favorites. And that is the Monstera Aria. Okay guys, so I just also wanted to show you that I put lights up for my staircase too. And a little bit of garland and stuff over there. But that was my November favorites list. If you guys think that some other plants should have made the list instead of those, please leave that in the comments and let me know which plants you might have expected to see instead. What are your guys' favorite plants this month? And I am going to see you guys in the next video. If you guys watched it to the end, leave a Christmas emoji because I'm getting in the Christmas spirit here. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.